Hey, what's up? Welcome back to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. In this video I'm going to be showing you just how expensive things are here, breaking down accommodation costs, attraction costs, transportation and food for the day, and then adding up all of those to get a daily total. As I always mention in these videos, I use British pounds, but if you use a different currency you can get a general idea for how much things cost. £1 is equal to just over 30,000 Vietnamese dong. £5 is 150,000 Vietnamese dong roughly, meaning that £10 would be just over 300,000 Vietnamese dong, and £20 around 600,000 Vietnamese dong. £50 will get you 1.5 million dong just about, meaning that £100 is just over 3 million dong. So how about accommodation here in Ho Chi Minh City? For the last few days I've been staying in this hostel, which is known as Prei Nokor Hostel. I've been staying in the 16-bed dorm. As you see these shots now, it's quite comfortable. You have your own curtain, socket, and as I walk through there's a lot of privacy. Go through into the bathroom and it's clean, the showers are good. There's even a pretty cool balcony view of THANH market in the surrounding central area, which looks particularly good at night time. And in these other shots you can also see just how ambient the hostel is, relaxing, comfortable, and just a stone's throw away from some of the best markets and interesting places in Saigon. So for all of that, how much is it? It's 180,000 Vietnamese dong for one night, which is very good value considering the general price of hostels and what you get for them around the world, and shows you just how affordable Vietnam can be for good quality hostels. So breakfast isn't included in the price fee for the night of this hostel, so you do have to pay for it if you want it here. It's convenient to just head downstairs and get it from the menu. So this morning I got an egg sandwich and lemon tea for 55,000 dong. A little bit more expensive than if you were to just go somewhere really local outside and get a noodle soup or whatever it is. But it's convenient to just go down in the morning and just take a breakfast if you're not too fussed about 20-30,000 dong difference. So I'm about to head out now and attack the day, and as I go along I'm going to be recording the costs of everything else. I just took a grab from my hostel to reach the War Remnants Museum here. The grab costs 25,000 dong. Grabs are pretty affordable to go short distances in Ho Chi Minh City if you have a SIM card. You can take a motorbike even cheaper, and you can also rent a motorbike for the day. Also, you can walk around the city. A lot of the places in the center are within a good distance. I did all the walking in my night video, the previous video I made in Ho Chi Minh City. Anyway, 25,000 dong, and I'm here and at the museum, which costs 40,000 dong to enter. This museum is all about the suffering of the Vietnamese people. We often hear the war narrative from the American perspective, but to really see the Vietnamese perspective, you have to come here and experience it for yourself. It's quite a brutal museum, very graphic, and they don't hold anything back, which is good because you see the reality of what happened here in Vietnam. I highly recommend you go and visit just to get some perspective on the impact of the American campaign in Vietnam, and you know how it's still affecting the country even today. Unexploded landmines, people with deformities due to napalm, Agent Orange, etc. So go and check it out. Right now I'm going to head for some lunch. So what kind of prices will you find in a small looking restaurant, cafe place just next to the War Remnants Museum on the other side of the road in central Saigon? So breakfast dishes, porridge for 40,000, 45,000 for soup. Bear in mind that 30,000 dong is about £1. Wonton soup, 45,000. Appetizers, pancakes, main dishes, so just over £1, 45,000. 60,000 is £2. Here you can see all the different types, stir-fried and tofu dishes. These are expensive for noodles. I've seen them far cheaper, but these ones are 75,000. Soup, very inexpensive, 35,000, 18,000. Beverages, iced tea 5,000, soya milk 15,000. Other things just over 20,000. Orange juice 35. So what have I ordered? A wonton and noodle soup, which came to just 45,000 dong, and a mint tea, 15,000 dong, so 60,000 dong in total. For my lunch, just around £2. So next up on my attractions list for today is the Reunification Palace, and to enter, 40,000 dong. It's very famous because the North Vietnamese troops crashed through this gate in April 1975 to claim southern Vietnam as theirs and reunify the country and put an end to the North-South divide. A very monumental moment in history for Vietnam, and there's very famous videos and pictures of one soldier running all the way along to the entrance with the flag. Having left the Reunification Palace, I've walked back towards my hostel, which is just over there in front of THANH Market. I'm going to show you some of the prices in the market, and then I'm going to go to a more modern supermarket, corner shop type place, and show you how expensive things are in there too, to give you an idea of the different prices. Heading in towards THANH Market during the day. If you saw my night video, then it was all set up on the street outside of it. During the day, it's pretty busy and buzzing in here. Many of the prices for the items on sale you'll have to bargain for. Often good to come in with a fixed price in your mind if you want to buy something specific, so you can hold yourself to that price. Lots of fruits and vegetables in here to pick up yourself. Souvenirs on the other side. So in here you can see the fruit. For mango here, it says 60,000. That's a lot more expensive than what you can get in the supermarket, and I'm going to show you in just a second. I've seen it for 20,000. So THANH Market seems a lot pricier. I've already been told by a Ho Chi Minh City local that THANH Market is really overpriced compared to other markets. So beware when you're in here. The good thing about it is there is an abundance of choice, and I'm going to show you just some of the food. Along here is there's some street food stalls. Quick glance at one of the menus. 80,000 for chicken noodle soup, 60,000 for shrimp. On this one we have 50,000, a banh mi for 50,000, spring rolls 50,000, rice noodles and grilled meat 50,000, 20 and 30,000 for mixed fruit smoothies.
You want to bring on?
25,000, 30,000 up here. The people in that market are aggressive by selling standards. I think in Asia you'll get a lot of people grabbing your arm. That happened to me maybe 5 times just in the 5 or 10 minutes I was in there, and sometimes quite firmly, often tapping on the shoulder, so be warned. Anyway, there's a supermarket just across the road where I usually visit, which is right next to my hostel, just here. This is the supermarket I keep going to, the green one. It's called Satra Foods. Anyone Vietnamese can let me know in the comments below if this is an expensive or cheap supermarket, or if it's middle range, because I don't actually know. So coming straight in from THANH Market, immediately you can see the difference. 25,000, 20,000, 15,000 for all these different fruits. 15,000 up here. Remember the mango or papaya I saw in there was 80,000. Pineapple, grapefruit 60,000, but it's a lot more expensive. You can buy them in these small cups. 25,000 for mango, watermelon 20,000. So cheap, fresh, refrigerated. For a 1.5 litre bottle of water, 9,800, 9,500 and 9,000. You can see the different brands here. Just over 4,000 for a small bottle. Much cheaper to buy by the kilogram, but 23,000 for a pack of 4 big tomatoes. Sweet corn here, just under 10,000. Some different stir fry packs, 20,000. Bean sprouts just 2,000. Mushrooms here, 15,500. What about soft drinks? Chrysanthemum tea, 8,500. Soy black milk, 9,000. Bunch of these other ones, just over 7,000. Blue Cap, 13,000. LaRue, just 10,000. Heineken is 16,000. Tiger, 13,000. Ah, here's Saigon, 9,500. One Desperados, 18,500. I cannot believe that, considering how expensive Desperados is in the UK. Can of Coca-Cola, 9,200 dong. Fanta, 8,200. Schweppes, 5,500. A pack of 6 eggs, 16,800. 28,000 for a pack of 12. Some crisps here, 11,500. Same price here. So for a midday snack, I've picked up 2 lots of fruit, 20,000 for watermelon, and for a cup of mango, 25,000. Adding that to 45,000 on my total. Hey, what's up? As you can see, it's now evening time here in Ho Chi Minh City, and it's chucking it down at the moment, and I'm currently on my way to find somewhere to eat and show you the menu and record a few of the prices. So just gonna battle through this rain and find somewhere. So managed to escape the rain, and I found this little vegetarian place here which suits me, and the prices are quite reasonable. 40,000 for yellow noodle soup and wonton. Other ones are all 40,000. Rice vermicelli soup, glass vermicelli, all different types of noodle soups. A banh mi, 30,000. Fresh spring rolls, or summer rolls I should say, 6,000 a piece. Vegetable curry with 50,000. Tomato noodle soup for 40,000. And how about drinks on the back? Lemon juice 15,000. Soy milk 10,000. Homemade yogurt 10,000. Bottled water 10,000. Iced tea 7,000. Given that it's my last night here in Vietnam, I couldn't resist but go for a banh mi, just 30,000. I had that fruit earlier and it's just filled my stomach up, so this is just enough. And I'm also going to order some yogurt just after this for 10,000. Anyway, let's get stuck in. A vegetarian one, of course. Tofu and vermicelli noodles inside. The banh mi was so good, I'm really gonna miss it. And to finish off, 10,000 for the homemade yogurt, which looks more like a drink, and they've filled it with ice. Very thick and very sweet. So now I've finished my dinner, I can add up all the costs for today's spend here in Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. All of that together comes to exactly 460,000 dong, which is roughly £15.25. So accommodation, attractions, transportation using Grab and walking, plus my food, coming to just £15 on an average day for a traveller here in Saigon. So I think that's a good, reasonable value. I think Saigon is a bit more expensive than Hanoi. This is actually my last vlog here from Vietnam. So I'm leaving the country after 30 days worth of traveling. I did rush a little bit to try and fit as many things as possible. I'm taking a bus tomorrow morning from Ho Chi Minh City to Phnom Penh in Cambodia. That's my next country. Stay tuned for that. I can't wait to see it. See you then. Peace.